Oh, I think I hit 7 o'clock now. Every time, you think I'd learn and like clean my glasses way before these things start, you know? I don't notice shit until the light's on, and it's all reflecting. Ooh, doing an ASMR thing now. Not really. Yeah. Facebook dating's a dumpster fire. It's just to put that out there. Anywho, it is Labor Day, and well, everybody's having barbecues and shit. I got to work. Well, by choice, really. Don't really have anywhere to go or anybody to hang out with, so. All my friends don't live here. I need more friends. That's okay. My cat kept me company. If you guys watched today's oh my god, that was even worse. If you guys watched today's video, let me be clean. Max was pretty much throughout the entire video. She likes the camera though. Hold on, Diana. I saw that you typed something, but I can't read it because my glasses are fucked up. Damn, man. So I touched the lens. That's. Don't I have any glass spray? No, I don't. See, okay, I'm just gonna have to bear with it. I don't. There's gonna be smear marks, but you know, oh well. I can't see what the hell you guys are typing. All right, there you go. Spam. Okay, hi, hey Michael. I just got home from an evening walk. Nice. Me too. I walked in the backyard for about 20 minutes ish, just so that I can keep my calories green, so I can afford my Fireball. Good evening, Neo Soul Rider. How's it going? So yeah, it's Labor Day, so I kind of figured that we'll probably have a slow day. Everybody's probably out doing shit, so you know it is what it is. Why is there a wrench next to everyone's name? Because you are our moderators. Yep, Neo. I made last week we got bombarded by a little bit of spam, and so I was trying to figure out how to get rid of the guy. So I'm like, I don't have any options to ban anybody. Essentially, what you do on YouTube is that you hide them from the channel. So essentially, they can still watch, which gives them watch time, which makes YouTube happy anyway. But you can't flat out ban anybody from watching. So I figured I made a few people moderators just to see if you guys had other options than I do. Apparently, we don't. So it's all good. So yeah, you have the power to mute and hide and do all kinds of groovy things. I gave it to you, Neo, Sam, and Angela. So I've never been a moderator before. I feel honored. Well, you're welcome. Yeah, I've never been a moderator either. So, hey, how's it going, Ron? Yeah. So, anywho, I did today's video, and it's kind of just an update. The past 7 days have kind of sucked. Well, I can't say they. It's not necessarily bad, but I've done 21 blog posts in 7 days for 3 different websites. That's an awful lot of writing. And I still have 23 days to go. So, I have the power. I have the power. Get all groovy. Oh, doing well. That's awesome. Good to hear. I'm doing okay. I'm tired. I'm really going hardcore with the keto thing for the next couple of weeks, and I went to the gym today and did some walking today and burned a lot of calories, and I'm feeling the sluggishness. So, apologies if I fall asleep on you. Doc equals power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts, absolutely. But I can take it away. Don't abuse it. I don't think anybody gave it to it would actually abuse it, though. With great power comes great responsibility. I promise I will use my powers for good and not evil. Spider chick. Yeah, but so I did 7 days so far, and not everything is going to be like popping up in Google search, so I'm not too worried about that. But there are a couple of pieces that I felt came out pretty well, so there's a good chance that some of them will. And that's the whole point, is that, I mean, you want to write a blog so people will read it. No one's going to read your. If you write something no one wants to read, no one's going to read it. So, and there was a few that I'm like, I published and I'm like, that is weak. But you never know. There's been a few articles where I thought were pretty weak that people loved, so, everybody has their cup of tea, I guess. We will be watching to see how you handle your new responsibilities. You get a ban, you get a ban, you get a ban. But it only took me an hour and a half for today's video. It was super short, like a little over 4 minutes. And I didn't have to really cut that much out of it, so it's not like I really put a lot of thought into it. I just wanted to do an update video. And Max wouldn't leave me alone, so I'm like, you know what, fuck it, she's here. So Max got to sit in the entire video. And she's waiting outside the door because I closed her out of the room. She's been bugging me all day. Don't you have things to do? Apparently not. I'd say, no, I'm a cat. This is what I do. Anywho, with all the blogging going on, I've got a little bit done on the ebook. I'm working on the last chapter now that I'm fine tuning it. So soon, I just don't know when. It's getting really, really close. I'm pretty excited. Anyway, a black cat has been crying outside our apartment complex for the past few days. I met him on my way home. Not sure what he wants. He didn't have a color or anything. Well, probably hungry. So I want food. Yeah, I've got a couple of strays. My, not directly behind me neighbor, but the one off to the side of them. And they got some strays that run around the neighborhood, and one is kind of this cute little black cat who decided he wanted to sleep in my pumpkin patch. Well, I don't know if y'all have seen Sabia, but he's my big orange one that's about 20 pounds worth of cat, and he poofed up and he wasn't having it. Someone was in his yard and he wasn't liking that at all. So that was a lot of fun. No fight or anything. By the time I got over there, the black cat took off. Sabi is pretty good when it comes to other animals. He just doesn't like other animals in his backyard. Like if somebody brought over a dog or cat and introduced him, then he's usually cool with it. But to be surprised like that, nah, he doesn't like that shit at all. Like one time my brother brought over his dog and put him in the backyard. This was when we were living in Westminster. And I have these huge, beautiful glass double doors going out to the backyard from my office. And Marley, who's this German Shepherd, was looking in through the glass, and that freaked him right out. I have never heard this cat growl before then or after, but it was like this really super high-pitched sissy lala growl from this really big cat. It was interesting, but yeah, if he doesn't like when new shit's in his yard. He's very, very territorial about his yard and his pumpkins. That was a lot of fun. Anywho, let's see. But if it's a stray, shouldn't I call animal control or something? Depends on your area. I know here in Denver, they have a. Is it in Denver or Sterling? One of them has a thing where they'll actually come out and live catch them, neuter them or fix them, spade or neuter, and then release them back into the wild, which is usually a neighborhood. That way, the population doesn't explode. So, but that's every city's different. So, let's see. Ron, 6 weeks ago, a kitten was dumped at my house. I fed him and bathed him. He hangs out at my house. Very sweet and loving cat. Yeah. Yeah. Like, ever since having cats, I have never had a mouse problem. Ever. So, I love my cats. They're dicks, though. The cats, somebody let in grasshopper ones. And this poor grasshopper, they messed with him like for 3 hours, beating the hell out of this poor grasshopper, not killing him or eating him, just fucking with him. That's how dickish cats are. A properly fed cat will kill for pleasure. And so they were having a lot of fun with that poor grasshopper. So eventually I threw him outside. I'm like, if you guys are going to eat him, just toss him out. But aside from that, they do kill flies and spiders, and they're hunters. Yeah, that seems like the right thing to do. He is a very friendly cat. Well, he probably just wants some food. Merriweather, who's my mom, a cat that recently passed on, she was a barn rescue, and she came right up to Sam. So we're thinking that Merriweather was probably just dumped at the barn. But she was a very loving, friendly cat. She hated other cats, but anytime somebody came to knocking on my door and wanted to talk to me, Merriweather and Cloak were in my lap. So, Michael, why didn't you rescue the grasshopper? I did. I gave them ample time to eat the poor thing, and they didn't eat it, so I threw it outside. Moths, though. I had a cat in Sterling named Cinder, who's a flame-tipped Siamese, and we'd get tons of moths in the house. This was out in the rural country area, and so I'd catch moths and I'd throw them at him, and he'd catch them and eat them. Flies, since it's a rural area, a ton of flies because of the cattle, and so anytime I'd swat a fly off the ceiling or off the wall and it'd drop to the floor, Cinder would come along and eat all the flies off the ground. It's like, ooh, snack time. Like, you nasty fuck. He was a lot of fun though. He also has a thing for Taco Bell. So whenever we went to Taco Bell, we had to get him his own taco, and he would eat the whole thing, lettuce, cheese, beef, and all. So, and he would get pissed if he smelled Taco Bell and you didn't give him any. Yeah, I mean, he would get, he'd get all kinds of banana shape. Had to have tacos. And so I'd make sure the shells were small enough for him to eat. And he'd eat most of the taco. Like there would be very little left. Yeah, all of it. I had two cats, Misha and Akasha. They were big black toms. And they used to eat all the toppings off my pizza. So like mushrooms and green peppers and onions. God, there was something that they used to eat that was like way freaking weird. Whatever. But yeah, I'd share my pizza. Probably not the best thing to give a cat, but they liked it. So will Chris still be participating in other live streams like the weight loss one? No. Unfortunately, he says that he's done with them all. So he said he would stop by occasionally in chat, but not for on video. So tomorrow will just be Sam and I, and if she gets here on time, because she's coming in from Sterling, so she might be late. So I'll probably do the show again by myself. Joel fell asleep, been catching up on the sleep. Oh, I wish I could. I got up at 5:30 this morning. My alarm doesn't go off till 6, so I don't know what got me out of bed at 5:30. I was ready to go. I got up, fed the cats, and I still didn't get to the gym on time. I don't know why. Actually, I do. I decided to write some stuff for Buy Me a Coffee. That kind of put me behind. So that was my bad. I could have wrote it on Sunday, but I didn't. Dang, no. Well, please tell him that I miss him and that he made me laugh my ass off. Yeah, he got a lot of people going to miss him. I hear that a lot. So I'm sorry that I suck. I'm sorry that you can't stand me by myself. Where's Sam? Where's Chris? You suck. I'm leaving. Bye. Fireball. So, yeah, in the live stream, in the video today, I was in the middle of recording and I got a message from someone on Instagram saying how they had a business opportunity for me. And I love this because every time I post a picture on Instagram, I get bombarded by people wanting me to sponsor shit. So I'm like, you know what? If you are that interested in my 30 to 40 followers, then there's something wrong with your business plan because I ain't influencing shit. So there. And so anytime those guys send me a message, I laugh. I'll put LOL in a reply, or yeah, I'll get right on that. So there you go. Yeah, I just, nah. Michael, you know that's not true? Yeah, it is. But that's okay. I'm okay with that. Once you're okay with that, once you're willing to acknowledge that, we can move on. No, I'm a lot better when I have somebody to bounce stuff off of. So, yeah. Even Sam and I were talking about it. Like, I do way better if there's a second person, at least. And so, yeah. No, it's all good. I saw that he had the British flag up. Yeah. I wasn't paying attention. Just, I saw the message and I laughed. I'm like, LOL. Leave me alone. I go to sell your shit. Most of the time it's watches or shoes or some other god awful product that I have no interest in selling. I don't just take the money and run. Fuck off. Leave me alone. Now, Fireball was to contact me directly. That'd be a different story. Oh yeah, I'll do anything for Fireball and Drambuie. Yeah, the two of those together. Fireball and Drambuie, the official drinks of WriterSanctuary. Has a nice ring to it. Yeah. Oh, I think so. Oh, what else is going on? I had a few things planned, but I really can't think of them now. My mind is mush. I broke 2 personal records today at the gym. Lifted more weight than I have since the beginning of 2020. Worked my ass off on 3 blogs. Did the video. Then I've come up with a topic for Friday. So how the podcast is going to work is that I'm going to come up with a topic, and then we'll cover that topic as best we can. I'll make notes and shit. And then after that, we'll just hang out and drink. Because there's no way I can sit here and talk for 2 hours by myself about random stuff. So that's how Fridays will go from now on, I think. At least for a little while. Hopefully I can get Angela on the podcast here in the next, let's see, I want to do it on the 24th, so in a couple of weeks. So that'll be fun. Michael, look at it this way. The show is funny with just you, but hilarious with other people. Yeah. I laugh. I guess that's good enough. Nah, it's all good. The hard part's going to be finding somebody that I had that much of a rapport with, because Chris and I were just great together. And so I feel like he broke up with me. He had left me for, I don't know. Hey, Patrick, hello, peeps. Remember to hit the like button. First thing out of his mouth. Angela, hey guys, how's everybody's Monday? Good. Yeah, we're just hanging out. Labor Day, I still worked it because that's who I am. I get to work tomorrow. I don't get days off. At least not this month. I spent 6 hours writing blog posts on Saturday, 5 yesterday. I think I spent 5 today. So, cranking out some words. Well, you should get Patrick, Angela, or someone else on. Well, Angela's going to be on the show on the 24th. And I got to help her set up her Discord. Pretty easy to do, though. So, shouldn't take us very long at all. But yeah, I don't know. we'll see. I still have my plans for getting an office, a real commercial space, and setting up a. I want to do the podcast. I want to build a bar. I'm going to build a bar. We're going to have people in, do it live. I have it all in my head. I know exactly what it's going to look like. It's going to be bitching. Every guest will have, see if every guest will bring a bottle so that we can just line the back of the shelves with different bottles from different people. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Well, you should, let's see. Michael, almost everyone in this chat is a moderator. Doesn't that kind of defeat the purpose? No, it's called covering your bases. If one person's out, then somebody else can take their place. Yeah, it's Hydra. Remove one head, 2 more tickets, please. So, yeah. I should just make everybody a freaking moderator. That way someone's going to get them. Okay. I might have to read that one later. Patrick's not. Joel's not. Who else isn't? KDC's not. Chris isn't. I don't know. I just started clicking on names and making people moderators so that we can figure out how to get rid of that dude. So, that dilutes your power? Nah. It's called surrounding myself with trusted advisors. No. It's a council. You know, we call it the Council of Moderators. Trying to make it spruce it up. But yeah, it's gonna be a long freaking September. I am so burned out already. Like, I am so ready for this 30 days of longing to be over. And the keto. I got a little less than 2 weeks to go, if I can lose the rest of the weight. And you know what the first thing I'm gonna do that Sunday when keto's over? I'm going to eat an entire box of Lucky Charms as a celebratory munch, I guess. But yeah, I don't know why, but I've been craving Lucky Charms for like 2 weeks now, since my daughters got them. I forgot the co-hosts. Where are the happy and endearing Smurfs, Muppets, and Ewoks that people keep coming back to see? I wasn't aware I had any of that. What Smurfs, Muppets, and Ewoks are you talking about, man? You are one of many. You are no longer special. Ron. I thought I was special. You are. You have a wrench. He doesn't. Think of it that way. Joel, I don't need a B1 OB. I'd fall asleep at the wheel. I probably would right now anyway, too. Yeah. I'll be a Smurf. Doc, you are special, but perhaps not as special as you used to be. I don't know who the first one was that I made a moderator. I think it was Neo, because I was trying to figure out how to get rid of that one guy. And so, like, I just started clicking on people's names to make the moderators to see if anybody could click and boot him. So, and I figured, you know what? Those 4 are usually the most frequent, aside from Ron. That, I don't feel bad that I didn't make a moderator. We were just trying to get rid of somebody. We are gonna moderate anyway, eh? You can't catch me. I ain't afraid of no ghost. No one's moderating you, Joel. I think you missed it. Like, that guy came in, was saying saying some stuff. I don't want to repeat it because I don't want YouTube to come down and ban with a ban hammer on this video. It's not like they don't anyway. But God, we said something. Patrick and I were talking about burgers, and then an instant influx of like new people coming to the stream. One of them seemed a little questionable at first, but then they kind of chilled out. That one dude was just going off though. So I don't understand 90% of what you say, but it's cool, man. I'll go with the flow. He just woke up. Give him a break, man. His synapses aren't firing right. I know mine don't. When I first get up in the morning, I'm a freaking wreck. I'll sit here trying to think of what the hell was I doing? Fuck, I do that now. I need to sleep. That guy was random. I won't repeat what he said either. Yeah. Patrick sent me a picture of a burger, and we were talking about it, and all of a sudden, 2 people came in, and then like immediately after, 3 more came in. So it was weird. I've never had that before. That was shortly after we were saying we don't need no stinking moderators because my audience is pretty decent. Well, they proved me wrong, so ta-da! It was funny. Oh, a start. I'd be, I guess I'd be a Muppet. What Muppet would you be? I would be Oscar. Because I'm in the trash. My mind is dirty. Jim Henson vibes. We are summoning Jim Henson. We're doing a seance now. I used to be able to do a really good Kermit the Frog back in the day. And I came up with this joke back in high school where it was Kermit the Frog talking to Miss Piggy. It was dirty as hell, but it was funny. Something I ain't gonna share on the freaking live stream, that's for sure. Because I used to be able to do both of them pretty good. Nowadays, it's sometimes I'll get tired and do Obama or Robert Half from Unsolved Mysteries. I've been trying to work on my Christopher Walken because he's always been a hero to me. I love Christopher Walken, but I can't quite get that one down. And sometimes I can do a pretty good Joker, Jack Nicholson Joker. Can't think of any more impressive ones I can do. Like I used to be able to do a really good Sean Connery, James Bond from back in the day. Michael, you can get Muppets for your live stream. That will increase your followers. Should I have like people down here under my desk doing Muppets? I guess I could probably, if I put my arm down, I could, yeah. No. No, because then all of the 10, 11, and 12-year-olds will start flocking to the stream, even though I specifically set all my videos to no, this is not child friendly. In fact, half the time it's not even safe for work. Because I can get rolling. And there's some things that your boss probably shouldn't hear. I'm sure I'd be the one of the band members from the Muppet Movie Band, Dr. Teeth. Yeah, there you go. At the Electric Mayhem. What is it? What it is? Yeah. I can't name them, but I know who you're talking about. So yeah. Yeah. I mean, you have the space. Gotta add a Spanish. Spanish. I need glasses. Gotta have a splash of color to that black backdrop. I was going to start using the TV here to show my logo, but I haven't hooked up the laptop to it, and I keep forgetting, and I'm just too tired to give a shit most of the time. But that was the original plan. That's why it's even plugged in, ready to go. I just have to hook the laptop up to it. But it's going to be an animated WriterSanctuary behind me. Not that I think it'd help at all, but I even have LEDs hooked up. And a lot of my videos have them, and I used to turn off the light, but it was like super dark. And I noticed that as soon as I stopped doing the dark overhead and started doing just the ring light, viewership increased. So I'm like, yeah, all right. I guess it's not a Twitch stream, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know much about Muppets, but I could be a brunette Smurf. Brunette? That's a tremendous waste of electricity. What? The ring light? The ring light probably is. But LEDs don't even take like poof to run, so actually not. Or you're talking about the TV. Now the TV behind me is kind of an older flat screen, so that probably would be a lot of power, but not more than what my monitors take. So guess it depends on how you look at it, really. But my mind is like fucking gone today. I'm sorry, I'm having a hard time like doing much of anything. I was like doing great. I don't know. It might be because of the low carb thing, and I busted ass today. And Sam never made me my electrolyte mix. Yeah, she never made my alkalite mix. I need people to pray at my feet. Since I'm a moderator now, does that mean my messages will show up on time, not delayed? Fuck if I know. It's YouTube. You're asking the wrong person. YouTube does whatever the hell it wants. I'm going to send a snap real quick. I'm going to snap the show. So that's me recording, so I'll swallow the camera. That's meta. Bam. I guess I didn't need to send it to everybody. No. Anywho, yeah. So if anybody has any questions about what we're doing, or we can just hang out. It's Labor Day. God, I really want to finish these blogs. Like, just take some time to just crank out as many as I can in one day, and see if I can get at least caught up or ahead, and see if I can actually be done sooner. That'd be awesome. Because it's publishing one a day on 3 different websites. All of them at the very bare minimum of 1,000 words. So every day I'm writing between 4,000 and 5,000 words, almost 6,000 words, depending on the day. I did 2,000 just in the first one I wrote was a 1,900 word article about something. I can't remember what. The tutorial was almost 1,500. I've been doing a lot of writing. Let's see. Where are we at? Okay, Joel, put up a screen showing nothing but live Dow charts from the stock market. Actually, I wouldn't even have to go that far because I'm using either XSplit or OBS, and I could just grab a browser page that has that and actually directly embed it into the stream. So I wouldn't even have to do much to do it. It's actually, I think there's a plugin that I can get that'll do it. Sense of urgency, people won't be able to stop wondering what that means. Sense of urgency. Or just start throwing up random, I can do a scrolling text at the bottom, like do random quotes, nothing that's real, so nonsensical stuff. Problem is that people probably wind up start buying that shit, and so I get in trouble. Joel, you are a strange man, but I like you. Ron, Michael, an idea. Maybe you and Doc could do a live stream. She is a talented writer. But she doesn't like to be on camera. I was going to have her on the live stream once. It was before we were doing the podcast, if I remember right. And she was like, "Oh wait, I have to be on camera. Never mind." So she pulled out. Well, I believe I am owned. Okay. Owed. Well, I believe I am owed a benefits package. After all, Michael did promote me. Yeah, the benefit is that you're still here. I could take it away if you want. It doesn't hurt me none. I'm not proud. Oh, I'll give you a benefits package as soon as I get one. There is Buy me a cup of coffee, Crossing Colorado, and what is the third blog? Oh, no. Okay, so what it is I'm writing for WriterSanctuary.com, CrossingColorado.com, and ColoradoPlays.com. Those are my 3 sites. The Buy Me a Coffee is for supporters, and I put that out several times a week, depending on your level. Like tomorrow's going to be a Tip Tuesday for supporters. The Sunday papers for silver and gold members. Then I got the behind the scenes short videos I do. Those are for silver, bronze, and gold members, I believe. And those are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I do a lot of shit throughout the week. Why am I not getting more money? Michael, no, I just don't want my face on YouTube. Well, mine is YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Snapchat. I won't do TikTok. No. I sure as fuck ain't going to do an OnlyFans. And yeah. Twitch. Yeah. Technically, I have 2 Twitch channels. But I haven't gone on Twitch in a while. I got tired of people taking away, or I got tired of hot tub streamers taking my audience. Doc, you are becoming puffed up with pride over your promotion. Diana, I would love to be able to talk to y'all tonight. I would talk to y'all though. It might be fun. Well, there you are. You could always go on Discord and not use the camera and just use the microphone. We could put like a cartoon or an image in your place. So we could do take a picture of a Muppet and slap it up there on the camera. So that way you just hear your voice. You can always do the live stream next to, but not in front of the computer. There are ways to work around it. Now you won't even have to do that. If you join the Discord channel in Writer Sanctuary for podcast, just don't hit video. That way the only thing that you're using is your voice, and then it'll just show up on the screen as a blank space or the default image for it. People are so mean on YouTube. They always make fun of appearances. That's why you let it roll off your back. People are going to hate for the sake of hating. You gotta have a thick skin nowadays. Just do what I do, not give a shit. Like, I got 1 vote on the Diablo 2 beta game that I played on Colorado Plays, and it was a negative, so it's at 0%. 1 dislike, no likes, and it wouldn't be so bad if you would tell me why you dislike the video, but if you're just going to dislike it just because you're a dick, that says more about you than it does me. So, whatever. Just let it roll off your back. I will consider it. I'm self-conscious about my voice too, though. Well, fuck. Then don't do it. No one's forcing you. Or you can do what I did, and I've got a voice changer that changes my voice on camera. I don't know if it'll let me do it now that I started the stream, though. Let's see. I did a review on it for Colorado Plays, and I did voice mod. And that video actually did fairly well for a while. Well, better than the rest of them, anyway. So, I don't know. I think this might crash. Oh, it's updating. Yeah, fuck you. Yes. If you are self-conscious about your voice, you can always be a guest writer on his blog. Yeah. You can do that too. Oh, now it's installing. So hopefully this isn't going to crash the stream. I shouldn't have done this. I don't even know if it's going to work. It might not, because I've already started the stream. So think about becoming Michael's sidekick. Oh, it didn't load. I think I broke it. I don't know. I want to, but I have my apprehensions. No one's talking you into doing shit you don't want to do. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. It's not hurting anybody's feelings. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I don't know if this is going to work, people. I think I just fucked up the stream. What are you doing? Just load the damn software. I hate when this crap opens up a browser to log into software. I can't remember what I signed in with, though. I bought it, but I can't remember for what. Is it Twitch? Jesus Christ, I hate this crap. Just load the damn program, would you? You know, back in the day, when you used to get a program on a computer, it would fucking load. You didn't have to connect to the internet or use a browser to freaking sign into shit or have to type in tokens from your phone to access a browser so you can open up a program. Just, we are getting aggravated. Login success. That's great. Now it's going to open up the program. Asana is the same way. When you sign into Asana on the desktop PC version, it immediately opens the browser. I'm like, that kind of defeats the purpose of using the PC version if I have to open up the browser anyway. Okay, so I don't know if this is working. Probably not. Okay, so... Okay. I've got voice mod going here. Okay, let me catch up here. Michael, you're supposed to be encouraging. Thank you, Ron. I am flattered. Do the voice machine, then you can change. It can be a one-man show that covers all the L's, Muppets, a disconnected input device. I don't give a shit. All the characters voiced at once. We can still hear and still see and hear, so the stream is okay at the moment. Cool. That's a brilliant idea. I sense you would be very good as a sidekick. Kind of cool. Okay, kind of Michael's sidekick already, to be honest. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I'm going to try. It says it disconnected the device, but I don't know if it's working because I can't hear it. So if I do that, oh, that might be bad. It's not running. Okay, why? What the hell? What? See, I think. Yeah, I don't know if I want to be able to run the soundboard after I load it up. Oh, XSplit. Yes, I know. Awesome. Now it's not letting me get out of the... Cool. I don't want to watch the fucking video. Damn it. Stop messing with me. Okay. Okay, voice mod is pissing me off. Where is the settings? Settings. Input is going to be using... Where's the Elgato? Now it might break. How's that? There's a voice box. So how does that sound? I don't know because I can't hear it. This is a crazy clown if it's changing on you. But I don't know if it is or not. Will Chris be available for the chat? He said he would appear in chat, but I don't know. We have nothing that's more important on the stream. The show must go on.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys are hearing that or not. What in God's name? What in God's name what? Is it changed? Did my voice change? I don't know, because I'm not listening, so. Oh shit. He is the other unfortunately.
Okay, so this is voice mod. And voice mod can do all kinds of stuff. Now that first one's crazy clown, and you can adjust the pitch, how much effect is into it, like Nightmare. Like I love playing around with Crazy Clown. It is a lot of fun, especially on Discord when you're playing games with kids. That's a good one. Oh yeah, it's more sensitive now. The hard part is picking a good one though, because like I can't hear it.
So then we have hamster. Oh, I know a good one. Where's the baby? Because the baby was a lot of fun once there.
Okay, so this is the baby. So my voice should be pretty high pitched and kiddish. So this is one that I was using when I did the review. It's like, can you imagine playing like Call of Duty or something? Scaring people? Eat shit, motherfucker! Titan is inspired by Thanos. Yeah. I think the Odin one is better though. Yeah, let's see what else we got. We got a whole bunch. Like there's a huge list. I paid for the software, so I was going to use it quite a bit in Twitch, but I never got around to it. So, in some girl voice, pull up your podcast on your phone, Mike. I paid for the software, so I was going to use it quite a bit in cool. But anyway, woman, let's see, man to woman. I think it was a man to woman. Bethu, so hold on. Where'd it go? So everyone is so supportive. Thank y'all. Yeah. Well, we're not rude. That's part of the reason why it took so long for me to make moderators, because we really didn't need any, but you guys are always awesome. So where is the... I don't really like it much though, because it really doesn't give a high enough pitch for a female voice that I like. But you can create your own with voice mod and come up with all kinds of different things. Let's see. Oh, there's one that's Monica's favorite. Is there a sexy woman's voice? That's what I'm looking for. There is one somewhere, but I can't. Oh. I think this is Annika's favorite because if you listen closely, it plays the music in the background, or at least the pitch of my voice is the music to Tetris. So, trying to find man and woman. Man and woman, there you go. Okay. So this is man to woman. The pitch is as high as it goes. I don't know, I tried using it. I was going to use it for, I'm doing the audiobook for Despair. I was going to use this to create some of the voices in the book, so I didn't have to play all the parts. And I don't know, I just didn't like the way the woman sounded on it. I mean, I haven't had a chance to sit down and play with it, so I could probably iron it out, but... Yeah, the Tetris theme one, it's blocks. It's Annika's favorite. It's a really cool one. You sound like a creepy grandma. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too. Villainous girls. Okay, anyway, I guess I can stop playing around with this now. But yeah, that's what I was saying with like the chain smokies. Alright. Romantic Paris. Romantic ooh la la. I don't know what the fuck that one is.
And some of them have like background music that I could add while doing it. Like this one has a background effect. I don't want to turn it up too loud because it is pretty loud. So like you can probably hear some background effects going on. This is for the romantic ooh la la. What else we have? Between now and 2022, that will be a guest. I'm putting it out there now. Don't make her do stuff she doesn't want to do. Anyway, I guess we can stop playing with it now. But yeah, Jigsaw might say, I want to. Oh, where is it? Is it this one? You know what? I think Jigsaw's in here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. H, I, J, K, L. Nope. I swear it was. Would it be under something else? Because they can't use certain things because of copyright. But I swear Jigsaw was in here. Closest one I can get is Odin. So, hold on. Where'd it go?
I want to play a game. I want to play a game. Okay, so do one more with Crazy Clown.
Can you imagine doing an ASMR with this one? Okay, so that should have taken away the sound effects. But the point is that you don't have to use your voice. There's all kinds of, and that was voice mod. And when you buy the full version of it, you get access to all different sounds. But you can use the free version, which cycles through 10 different voices every day. So every 24 hours there'll be a different set. So, you know, all kinds of things you can do with it. Pretty fun. Yeah. I still, one of the things I wanted to do was a ASMR using the Crazy Clown. Turn it down a little bit, because I think that one was pretty cool. So, you have different settings you can do for it. It's pretty fun. The girls now, I first bought it, because I bought it, and then the girls downloaded the free version of it, and then eventually there was like 5 of us on Discord, all using it for like 2 hours. It was a lot of fun. You're not going to be embarrassing yourself. You will do quite well. I go, can you stop? I can't understand a word you're saying. I did. I shut off, didn't I? Oh. I didn't. Sorry.
There we go. That should have done it. So this whole time I was doing Crazy Clown. All right. That's probably, yeah, the Crazy Clown one, I probably had it set way too high. If you drop it down where it changes the voice to a lower level, then you can start understanding stuff better. I was playing around with it with the girls, and I was getting as creepy as I could possibly get on Discord with it. And it was pretty cool. It was horror movie worthy. So now that should have taken it off. Sorry. Who knows that when you try to close something, it just minimizes the taskbar instead of, I don't know, closing. Now I'm all paranoid. Now that should have taken it off. Yep, it did. Okay. My bad. Sorry. Anywho, yeah, that is one of those apps that I can really fuck around with for hours. It was a lot of fun, and you can make your own. It comes with a a mixing board, where you can explore the different settings and try to come up with your own voices, which is what I was kind of doing for Despair, because I was trying to come up with a voice for the dagger, and I want one for Megarius. But I think what I did with the dagger in Premiere came out okay. I increased the bass to it, and so it was kind of more of a reverberation for the dagger. And then the spirit voice, I just turned on a flange, and that came out amazing. I like it, but it's all good. What if your voice was permanently changed to the evil clown, like a professional streams and stuff? That would suck. I'd have to drop some of the settings so people would understand me. But yeah, we can do a horror themed writing channel. You mean you can adjust the level of crazy? Actually, I think that's what it is too. Is in voice mod you can drop the craziness. I think it is called crazy, because there's one that's crazy, and then another setting for nightmare, where if you increase it, you increase a lot of the background ambiance that goes on. So like ghosts and spooky shit while I'm talking. So there's like a lot of stuff you can do with voice mod. It's pretty fun. Yeah, I'm a dork. What can I say? Wow, this is going to be perfect for Halloween. Yes. We do a spooky one. I should get all dressed up as Satan. Oh, that's something else I did that night. I turned it on Odin, and then I was singing the one of the songs from South Park the movie, Satan's song, up there, and it sounded perfect. It was awesome. Nightmare. Yeah, there's a nightmare setting in it. It's pretty cool. And then a lot of them have like background music. Some have background sound effects, like people walking and stuff. And there's all kinds of cool stuff to it. Anyway, my point to all that was that you didn't have to use your own voice if you don't like your voice. I like Odin though. It has that deep, dark, sinister sound to it. Oh, anywho, now that we played around with voice mod and scared everybody away, that I forgot to turn on out of the chat or taskbar. I'm kind of shocked it worked. I think it has more to do with this microphone than the software though. Because I'm using an Elgato Wave 3, which is an expensive mic. It lets me split the channels up built in, so that I don't have to run like voice meter and shit for the microphone. So people can hear me on camera as well as Discord at the same time. So that was probably why I was able to run voice mod through XSplit during the live stream, because XSplit usually takes control of the microphone and camera. But with the Elgato, I can split the channel, so I didn't have to worry about that. So it's been working great. I love this microphone. I gotta figure out how to make it sound better and tweak some settings in it. But it's a great mic. It picks up shit from across the house. I don't know, I'll keep my human voice. This has shown me gratitude. Well, you know, and you can always just drop the pitch. You can sound different as a human. Well, like you said, I sound like a grandma who goes through cigarettes. So, it's all good. Anywho, so, what else should we talk about? Are we about done? I don't know what else to discuss. It's been a week. It's been a long 7 days. 21 blog posts. I've got 69 to go. So, I got some good stuff planned though. least I know that I can do the YouTube video on top of that. So I could probably get my video out Wednesday, and then another one on Friday before the podcast. Probably. Michael, I have some serious questions for you. Okay, shoot. I'll try to be as serious as possible. That was my serious face. You should ask me when I'm not so serious. Yeah, serious, non-serious. I'm open to any questions. I'm pretty much an open book. And it's like all those people are so paranoid about Google being able to track their movements, or that the NSA is watching them through their phone. And the only thing I think is, I feel bad for the NSA agent who gets assigned to me. And if you really want to know where I go, like, what the hell do I care? Yeah, I'm going to the store. Most of the people on social media nowadays take pictures of where they're at anyway. So it doesn't really fucking matter, does it? You're sharing everything on Facebook or on Twitter, on Snapchat, Instagram. Look at my food that I got from the store. Look at the shopping that I'm doing over here. Yeah, everybody gets that tagged, and then you're like, well, there you are. And so you're gonna get all butthurt because you think someone's tapping your phone. Quit sharing then. I don't know. I guess I have different opinions of it. I just don't care because I don't live that exciting of a life. I'm not doing anything illegal, and if you're that bored to watch me, then it says more about you than it does me. So, I don't know. I'm gonna start going on a social media rant. I'm just so full of anger. I thought Diana had a serious question for me. Or is she typing out a book? I don't know. Oh, man. I've got a lot to do this week. And I gotta get new glasses. First, I met a guy. Oh, here we go. He's super nice, but he said, I never would have guessed you were a gamer. This comment always bugs me so much. Even though I do this professionally, I still lose confidence. It depends on how he meant it. Like, I would have never thought you were a gamer could be you're too hot to be a gamer for what he thinks a gamer should be. Or maybe, I don't know. You do have that librarian look to you. I'm not trying to be rude, but you do look more restrained than most gamers. Like a lot of gamer chicks I know are like tattooed, or they have cleavage busting out everywhere, or they jump in a hot tub. But you're more reserved than that, which is classy, so don't lose that. But maybe that's what he was focusing on. Most people don't think of girls as gamers. I don't know. Well, that's a hard one because there's a lot of gamer chicks out there that people do recognize, but a lot of them are now hot tub streamers. So they're not really gamers, they're hot tub streamers. There's a big difference. Or they think gamers are freaks. I don't know. Not necessarily. I'm not a freak. Of course, I'm not a hardcore gamer like everybody else is, though. What games do you play, Doc? She actually makes games. She's got an awesome job. She makes educational games. So, Michael, gamer girls are the hottest. I wouldn't necessarily say that. Not all are cut from the same cloth. It's not so much being a girl, but your personality appearance. Yeah. I think, like, when I watch somebody on Twitch, I'm not watching because they're good at a game. I'm watching because the person is funny or they're entertaining. They can keep my attention. I don't give a rat's ass. The game's cool and all. And I bought a few games because of the streamers that I watch. But I'm mostly watching for personality. If you're sitting there and you're Mr. Billy Badass of Fortnite, which I would never watch anyway, and you don't say anything, you don't interact with the audience, or you're not entertaining in any way, shape, or form, I'm not gonna fucking watch you. I don't give a rat's ass how good you are. That's not what I like. I like showmanship. So, yeah, going on a rant on Twitch now. I should start time stamping all my rants. It's okay. I read that. And just be yourself. I don't think the guy meant anything bad by that comment. I don't think so either. I think you're reading too much into it, to be honest. Oh, see, this is why. My retort to that would just be wicked mean. Anyway. Sam, exactly, Doc. So you shouldn't be offended by it. There is just a stereotype, and you don't fit into it. Yeah. Well, stereotypes are stereotypes for a reason most of the time. Yeah, I like not fitting the stereotype, but I don't like it when someone says I can't do my job. He didn't say that, though. He just said that he would never have guessed you were a gamer. If you look like a librarian, which, again, I'm not bashing you, but you are more reserved in your appearance, so when you go like that with the glasses and everything, then yeah, he's not going to figure you're a gamer, but he doesn't say that you can't do your job. So I wouldn't. I think you're reading way too much into it. I'm getting all wound a bit tight for no reason. I am not into sports. I had a coworker tell me that he was surprised that I wasn't married based off of me not liking sports. I wasn't offended. Okay, I had a coworker tell me that I think I might have read that wrong. I am not into sports. I had a coworker tell me that he was surprised that I wasn't married based off of me not liking sports. I don't get it. I don't. I wouldn't be offended either. I would be like, okay, moving on. I don't. Is that a thing? I'm not really heavy into sports. Sam never was either. So, yeah. That's when you look at him and say, right on. Smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. I watch one of the leading eBay YouTubers. There's an eBay YouTuber? Yeah. That's what I should have. Motherfucker. I used to sell eBay through the computer center. I made thousands of dollars a month on eBay. Should have done that. And he says the same thing. He thinks the person or personality is what works on YouTube. Yeah. Not sure how to think of that. Exactly. Nobody wants to watch paint dry. So that's one of my issues. That's one of the biggest issues I have with my videos is because I think they're lacking a lot of personality and fun. It's like, yeah, I'm boring as hell to watch. I'm Eeyore on downers. And so that's why I was kind of excited with Chris because I can at least bounce feet off him. Same with when Sam's here. We can get that going. But by myself, I just think I'm too boring. I don't know if I would last long. The fact I haven't grown very much. Of course, you don't really grow if you don't upload videos. So there's always that. Well, Michael, it's because people in the industry used to. That's why I like Philip DeFranco. I love Philip DeFranco's attitude and his energy. Sorry. And Achievement Hunter. I love watching Achievement Hunter because I love the guys. I love watching, like, especially Jeff. Jeff is by far one of my favorites on Achievement Hunter. And so I watch their shit just because I love Gavin, Jeff, and Jack. Michael's funny sometimes too. Anyway, it's because people in the industry used to say that I wouldn't fit in and stuff like that. That was before I got this job. Well, you got the job. Fuck them. You fit in, right? What does it matter? Don't worry too much about what everybody else thinks. You have a bitchin' job. So tell them to eat a dick. Yeah, I know. I thought that was weird for him to say too. Yeah, that is kind of confusing. Like, Okay, so I don't like jobs, or I don't like jobs. I don't like sports, so I have to be married. Yeah. You're a doubter. Yeah, that's. I'm telling you, there's days where I'm like, if Eeyore was 2 steps away from suicide, that's where I would be. Diana, he meant that women who don't like sports are likely to get married. I don't agree with this way of thinking. That doesn't make sense to me at all. A woman can like sports and be married. Yeah, look at my mom. My mom loves the Raiders. Um, she's a big football fan. She gets violent. So yeah, mom loves sports and she's married. Um, I think Angela likes the what are you, Angela? I think you're Chiefs, right? I can't remember who you like. Because your dad is a 49ers fan. So, yeah, I know a lot of women who like sports who are married. So, that just doesn't make sense to me at all. You'd think that a woman who enjoys sports would have something more in common with her husband who likes sports, you know? Of course, it really doesn't matter at that point. It's just, if the dude doesn't like sports and she does that mean that their marriage is going to fail? The whole thing is, mom likes Green Bay. See, she was a Raiders fan for a long time, so yeah, don't let it fool you. um, well, at least I fit the creative writer literature stereotype. That's more important to me. Well, I don't know. Do I fit a writer stereotype? Do I look like a typical writer? I mean, if I was to actually publish a book, do you think that I would rank up there with Stephen King and when it comes to like persona and attitude? Or I can't, Dean Koontz. Um, I'm almost as large as Hemingway. Tampa Bay pre Brady. Dad likes Redskins. Mom is Green Bay, and Clint is Raiders. Wow, that's a lot of change. Oh wait, you're right. It wasn't 49ers. It was Redskins. Oh, fucking A. You're right. Oh, what the hell was I thinking? God, who likes the 49ers then? Nobody. I'm a Raiders fan. I'm not too happy about the move to Los Angeles or to Las Vegas though. I was pissed when they went from Oakland to Los Angeles. When they went back to Oakland, I was happy. But then they went to freaking Las Vegas and I stopped watching football. Yeah, I have the weirdest quirks. It doesn't matter if a woman likes sports or not. Yeah, exactly. Um, there's times like I don't even watch sports that often, but you get me in the right game or like the right. I'll sit there and watch it, and I will get into just about any game I sit down and watch. But I never remember watching, so yeah, people are weird. Don't know what point I was trying to prove, but right on. There's moms that have jerseys for when the game's on. Yeah. Michael, people in real life have asked me if I was a librarian or a professor. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to be mean, but you got that. It's not that you're old looking or anything like that. It's just that you are more reserved in your dress and your attire. So, and you got those glasses that makes you look like a librarian. But then you take off the glasses and sling your hair, then you look like that hot Ziva. So, I don't know. They also ask if I was an English major. That's one thing I get asked a lot, actually. Being a writer and doing as much as I've done over the past decade is what school did I go to learn? I'm like, I didn't go to school for shit. I went to college for graphic design and computer animation back in 2001. I didn't even get to finish. I don't even have an associate's degree. All of this was from being self-taught. I wanted to be a freelance writer on Textbroker, and I was determined to be the best I could be. And so I spent hours and hours of research. And so I didn't go to any classes. I would like to. There's been a few times where I thought about taking some master classes. Like I think Dean Koontz has a master class for writing, and I would love to take that. But I've never took any classes. Creative writing and game design are very closely intertwined. I could go on a whole rant about this. Yes, creative writing. There's like a lot of writing that goes into video games, especially really good ones. That's one of the biggest things I loved about Diablo, the Diablo franchise and StarCraft, is not only do I like with StarCraft, it's an RTS. With Diablo, it's the overhead hack and slash. Not only do I like some of those kinds of games, but the storyline is what draws me in. I bought StarCraft 2, Wings of Liberty. I beat it inside 3 days. I could not put it down. So when a story is that good, then you know you did something awesome. But yeah, all of my modules that I do for Neverwinter have a backstory to them. I do all the scripts and stuff inside it. So there's a lot of the really good games have some awesome writing to them. So I like how there's this video I have to show you. Oh gosh, she's going to show me another video of Leafy. Coding is fun. I'm thinking of taking the Google Android app design course. I was also thinking about doing that too. There's been a few times where some of the apps I use for fitness, I'm like, God, I could do such a better job. And I'm like, maybe I should just build my own. And then I think to myself, yeah, because I don't have enough on my plate. Let's go ahead and add app design on top of it. Nah, I'll wait until I stabilize some shit first. This librarian dances to Baby Got Back and she is good. Baby Got Back. Michael, I am reserved in dress but crazy in the bedroom. Okay. Because the only one man is going to get me. Well, awesome, I guess. That's a good way to think of it. Yeah, only one man's going to get me too. His name's Ryan Reynolds. My man crush. Yeah, I am, I don't know, like I opened today with, Facebook dating is a dumpster fire. I have better luck picking up women at the DMV. Alrighty. Anywho, that's the reason I'm not taking the Google course. Too much to do already. Yeah. Well, I've got the 3 blogs, doing the ebook, trying to keep going with the audiobook of Despair. I would like to finish at 7 so I can get it published. Green Geeks, the podcast on Fridays, this live stream on Mondays, the weight loss podcast on Tuesdays. Then I should be streaming on gaming on Thursdays and Sundays. And yeah, there's just no way in hell I'd be able to add another thing to my plate. No, that's it. No more. Uno más. No más. One more. No. No more. Joel, I don't know how to code. I have no interest in learning. You do story then, I guess. I'm not sure what she does. I know that she designed the storyboard for one of the games. Uh-oh. How much you want to bet that Sam telling me I should get off? Or Patrick sending me another burger. Yep. Nice. Sam and I have actually talked about that before. Patrick. Anyway, Michael, I have another question. Okay. Cool, just wondering. How can you tell if a woman is strong and independent? Like, I could be strong and independent, right? Let's see. can I explain this? Like when I like strong and independent women, it's not the man-hating, don't touch me, don't open my door for me type of bitch. It's the I have a job, I have a good house, I have a great career, I love my car. I don't need anybody in my life, but I want somebody in my life. Um, like, okay, case in point, the woman I was dating in Los Angeles, she knew exactly where she wanted her career to go. She knew exactly who she was, what she was doing. Um, she had all of her shit together, and like her credit rating was like 840. They had two houses in Italy, so yeah, um, she knew where she wanted to be and was happy getting there. She didn't need anybody's help, and she did it all herself. And she didn't need anybody in her life. She just wanted somebody in her life. There's a big difference, and that kind of stuff I'm attracted to. I love when ambition. I'm a sucker for ambition, and I mean like logical ambition. Like I want to be an astronaut someday. I'm also 45, overweight, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be able to go into the Air Force. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry, Space Force. But so, yeah, me being an astronaut ain't gonna happen. That's a lofty goal. That's not ambition. Ambition is reinforced by something you can actually do. Yes, I am a creative writer for games. I mostly do writing. Yeah, see that I would love to do that. I would love to be see, and I could have applied at Blizzard like way back before they went to shit. They were looking for a writer back when I first started as a freelance writer. I should have applied. But back then I had self doubt. Kind of still do, but not nearly as bad. Art, not R. I missed that. Okay, I find storytelling just as difficult, like a mystic art, actually. Good stuff. Story, well, I guess. Not everybody can do storytelling. In fact, that's one of my issues that I don't think I'm very good at doing that. And then when Sam says that she loves despair and Seven and all that, I'm like, yeah, but are you saying that because you want to sleep with me or because I'm good? There's always that part in the back of my mind. It's like, yeah, but what else do you want? I'm a skeptic, which is why I can't be scammed, is because I'm a skeptic of everybody. Saves me money, makes for a miserable existence, though. I got here all by myself. I know what I want, and I can do it. Exactly. You're doing great, Diana. You've moved all the way from one state to another. You have a dream job that you like. So you're doing great. I thought that would get your attention. I had so much doubt before breaking into the industry, but now I'm confident. Yeah. Well, yeah, I feel the same way. It's like when I first started with Text Broker. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. Like AP style English, what the fuck is that? So I spent a year and a half learning everything I could and growing. And now I'm to the point where I'm like, I could do pretty much any job I want that has related to writing. So, yeah, I'm confident. They know it. It's like, yeah, I'll fucking leave. I got big companies throwing shit my way, so I'm not scared. I'm confident. On the verge of being conceited. Not really though. Like I talk a big game, but in reality, you can ask Sam. In reality, I am so not the Mr. Billy Badass that I try to come off as. When it comes to certain things about freelance writing, yes, I will admit I am really good at what I do. But when it comes to stuff like publishing Seven or anything creative, my creative works, it's a whole different animal. I don't feel very confident at all when it comes to my creative stuff. And so, like, I'd rather do copywriting sometimes. I love being creative. I love telling stories, but I don't ever think that I'm really all that good. So, Sam, you okay? What did I miss, Sam? Yeah, see, Sam and Patrick and Angela didn't even hear my comment. Life is good. I still have confidence issues with men. though nothing is perfect. Yeah, well, I have confidence issues with women. Most of them suck. Yeah, I was telling him that for dissing on me. I wasn't dissing on you. All I said was that when Sam tells me that 7 is good or that she likes my story of despair on YouTube, that I can't tell if she's really meaning that it's a really good written story or that she just wants to sleep with me. That's all I said. That wasn't a diss. If anything, that's a diss on me. Tell Sam the Fraggle Rock Muppets shall take her job. Mr. Billy Badass. Yeah, well. Yeah, I do have a lot of. When it comes to stuff like that, I do have confidence issues. One of the biggest reasons why I haven't finished a book yet. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons why I decided to start with the autobiography about how I got started as a freelance writer, because then I'm not trying to do creative stuff and I don't have to worry about it, because essentially everything that's in the ebook I've either put in a blog or share on social media. I don't ever hide anything. I'm kind of open, which is good and bad, I guess, in a way, but I just don't give a shit. So, and I said fuck off. But when it comes to stuff like that, I'm just like, I don't know. I can't. There's so many good writers out there. I just don't know if I can put myself on the same shelf, And it's stupid. I know it is. But you got to work through your problems, man. It took me a while to feel confident about being a freelancer. And like today, I am a badass when it comes to writing certain types of content for businesses. Yes, I am worth every dime and then some. So, but as a published author, I will never know because I never get anything published. And that's all on me. But there's days where I start feeling pretty good. Like I really like how Despair is going. And I was really liking 7 until I got to Pride. So now I'm like, God, I want to rewrite Pride all over. God, I rewrote that story like 4 fucking times. And it's still the weakest story in 7. I don't like it. So that one's definitely going. But I gotta finish the final chapter, which I'm halfway through on 7. And then I get to go through, because 7's an extremely rough draft. I'm gonna have to go through and fix all that, so. I believe in you, Michael. You are a badass. Sometimes. But yeah, there's yeah. Everybody has their weak chains in their armor. That's mine. Or weak links. But that's alright. Because I will overcome it. Because that's what I do. I just gotta figure how the hell I'm going to do it. Getting there. But who knows? Maybe getting these ebooks going will finally, like, I don't know, light a fire in my ass. Make me realize my potential. Because I did, even when I did, like, what was it? 3,000 articles in Textbroker. I finally get 1 rejection out of 3,000. 1 rejection. And it crushed me. It crushed my soul for 3 days. And I was like, oh, I suck. And I'm such a loser. 3,000. 1 rejection out of 3,000 articles. Brain surgeons don't even have that kind of numbers. But man, it crushed me for fucking days. Let's see. Isn't 7 on Wattpad? Yes, it is. It's on Wattpad. Not finished. All 7 of the sins are, but the final chapter is not. So I haven't finished the final chapter yet. But all 7 of the sins are. The final chapter kind of links them all together. But you can still fight battles. Yeah, and I do. Every day. Sometimes more often than I'd like. But yeah, if you're rushing off to watch to read 7, don't. I'm telling you, it was cringeworthy when I reread the first one. Like, oh my god, this was like 4 years ago, and it's still, man, yeah, a very rough draft. We're talking first stage, should have been handwritten first draft. I've come a long way in 4 years, so I guess that's a good sign. But I would like to turn all of them, like I would love to do Predator and Prey, rewrite it to a much longer novel and actually publish it on self-publishing. 7 is probably going to wait for an actual agent though, because that one's my major book. Has anyone on here read it? Maybe we all need to get on and read it and leave a review. Maybe you don't have to rewrite it. Oh no, I have to rewrite it. I'm telling you, it's pretty bad. Pride is definitely going to get rewritten though. I don't like it at all. So that one I will have to rewrite. But if you're interested in how disgusting I can actually get, read Gluttony. That's one of the chapters in 7. Michael, if you had a hot tub stream, I will show my face and voice on your live stream. I'm not doing a hot tub stream. I'm sorry. That's not going to happen. Even if I lose all the weight, which, okay, well, so I wouldn't say drunk. I'm liquored up, buzzing pretty good. But, okay, so I went out to the gym today, and I've been working out really good for the past 2 weeks. I broke some records today for lifting, and I was walking from one machine over to the lat pull downs, and out of the corner of my eye, I catch a glimpse of my shoulders and my arms, because I wear a tank top when I'm at the gym because I get too hot and there's no way I can wear a shirt. So I catch a glimpse of my shoulders and my arms, and I'm like, oh my god, that's scary. It's gone now because after when you're working out, you get that pump, and so after a few hours it eventually goes away. But it was pretty cool. And I'm not one of those type of people that stand in front of a mirror and stare at themselves. So it was kind of neat. I love the progress. I have no idea where that was going. Oh, the hot tub stream. Okay, so even if I lost all the weight and was like magic mic'd myself, I'm still not getting in a hot tub. At least not. If I do, I'll still be wearing a tank top. That's how Sam would call me a prude. I spent the better part of my life with a very, very low self-esteem. So there's a lot of things that still are kind of ingrained in there. And that it's 40 years of that kind of stuff is hard not to crack. And so eventually I'll probably feel comfortable enough to take my shirt off in public, but I don't even take my shirt off at the beach. And I know there's people there that are much larger than I am who shouldn't be on the beach. But I still can't do it. I never have. Like, when even walking from my bedroom to my office, which is 15 feet away, in the dark, nobody else here, I still can't do it in my underwear. I have to close the bathroom door in my private bathroom, in my bedroom. Even if no one is in the house, I close and lock the door. Some of the quirks that make me me. But yeah, bottom line is that I'm not getting in a hot tub. I have read it and it's good. It needs editing, but Pride needs work. See, it's not that good. Gluttony is, but the rest of it, I don't know. After rereading it, it was like, it's cringeworthy. It really, the grammar's bad, wrong words. I'm like, oh my God. So I definitely have to go through and spruce it up. So when I say rough draft, I really mean it. It's a rough draft. Anywho, wow, I go off on weird ass tangents, don't I? Something else that you probably noticed, I don't even smile that much. Like, especially on social media. I like, that's the extent of my smiling. A lot of it is having to deal with bad teeth for most of my life. So there's like all kinds of weird shit that I have to work on to like be normal, I guess. I don't know. Michael, I'm a sexy librarian. That's who I am. I don't know. Yeah, I've seen some calendars. Sexy librarians. Oh, anywho, well, with it being 8:30, I think we're running out of steam here. Yep, and you know what? Do you know what's the fun part? Is that later on I'm going to agonize over everything I said tonight because I'm like constantly worried that I hope I don't say anything. I hope I don't go too far because I have a habit of doing that, and there's it's hard to explain, really, because I don't want. I don't. I don't know. I don't know where I'm going. I'm not even that drunk, people. I promise. I'm just flustered, really. Okay, thanks for answering all my questions. You are welcome. I wasn't sure I did, but you only asked for one, didn't you? I think I got everybody's comment. I think. Yeah. Fairly sure. Fairly sure that was on the ball. So, Michael, you literally gain viewers as the night goes on. People like seeing you drunk. No, it's been concurrent 8 viewers for the past since 7:30. It keeps going up and down, and then it stayed flat for 8. Went up to 9 4 times. So those people didn't. And you want to know something that's great? Is that I was going through looking at the numbers today because I was writing an article for Buy Me a Coffee, and all of my subscribers lost last month were doing the live streams. So people are okay to join me for the videos, like, oh yeah, this guy's great. Then they watch the live stream, like, oh shit, unsubscribe. But you know, it's okay. There's a new guy that's been watching all my videos that I've been helping apparently quite a bit with learning how to do Textbooker. And it's awesome. That kind of stuff is awesome to me. I love being able to help people. And so I really don't care if I become big and popular like PewDiePie. Who gives a shit? As long as you guys get something out of it and enjoy yourself or learn something new, then that's all I care about. Guys, good night. Hope everyone has a great week. See you Friday. Good night, Ron. I will have a topic for Friday, and then we'll just hang out and drink like we normally do. Have a good week, Ron. I'll see you on Friday. Mike, I've never seen you go too far. Don't worry about what you say and whose feelings you might hurt. Pfft. Oh, I've gone far before. You guys probably didn't hear it, though. There's been a few times where I even surprised myself. But that's what happens. Hit the like button, people. Yep. Hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. For more videos like this, hit the like button or subscribe if you haven't already. Oh, I'm trying to remember how my outro goes. I can't do it if I'm not recording an outro. Well, that's going to do it for me today. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button. For more videos about freelance writing, WordPress, Textbook, or anything else I cover, hit the subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. And today I had Max on my lap when I did. So, good night, Ron. Good night, y'all. Stay in school to stay cool. Most of us are out of school, Diana. We're all old. Ron, good night, Angela. Good night, Ron, Smather. Okay, so good night, Ron, Angela, Patrick, Diana, Neo. Neo hasn't said anything for a while. Maybe she left. See, even Neo's like, fuck this, I'm out. Joel. Good night, Joel. So we have like 5 people that are constantly chatting, but with 8 concurrent viewers. So who's watching but not chatting? I see ya. Doesn't show me who. Oh, it's only going to show me who's chatting. Participants. Yeah, see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 participants. Oh, 6. There's Neil. So 6 participants with 8 viewers. Huh. Someone's watching without chatting. That's right. What makes me freaked out a little bit is that I looked at my stats and sometimes I appear on TV and I can only see myself and like, great. Now people are watching me in 44-inch widescreen or 52-inch widescreen. Yay. Guys, I'm still here. Pies and chicken grease. What? Has Patrick been drinking a bit much? Anywho, I think we're going to wrap it up. I think I ranted on enough. So, yeah, tomorrow Sam and I should be doing the Weight Loss Journey podcast tomorrow on Crossing Colorado, and then Friday we'll have the podcast for After Hours. I'll come up with Patrick's phone changed his words again. Nice. What the hell was he supposed to say then? Pies and chicken grease? What the fuck is that? So we'll do the... You probably heard, like, driving you nuts with that. I come up with a good topic for Friday for the podcast. I do plan on getting a couple of videos up this week, so keep an eye out for those. You answered my question about the third blog you have. I did. I have... Okay, real quick. I have WriterSanctuary.com, CrossingColorado.com, and ColoradoPlays.com. The Buy Me a Coffee is actually part of Buy Me Coffee's website, but I create the content for the supporters on that platform. So technically, if anybody ever... Peace and chicken grease. Okay. If anybody is ever curious about the sheer amount of shit that I do on a daily basis, there's only one website that you have to go to, and that is michaelbrockbank.com. And all of those are in the, that one is in the link in the description down below. But that has, that's my professional blog, I guess, but it has all the websites I do. I have to add the podcast to it because I haven't done that, haven't updated it for a while. But it also has the links to my stories, the different websites I'm a part of, the stuff I do for Green Geeks, going to WordCamp, stuff like that. So michaelbrockbank.com is like everything. It's like my hub. So, but coloradoplays.com, yes. In fact, all 3 of those YouTube channels are accessible from my main channel page, and it's on, should be on the right of the channels that I do, or something like that. They're on there. So, anywho, I might be a little late tomorrow. We'll try to be on time, but won't speed. Yep, so I'll be doing the show by myself tomorrow again. Like that. Everybody comes up with all these ideas for doing a podcast. I'm the one who winds up doing it by myself. Fine. I can do it. I got this. Do you know why? Because I'm Captain Kick-Ass, that's why. And I can. I am. I'm good. I'm liquored up. So I'm going to go now. Sam's going to start sending me text messages or Snapchats. Get off, you're done. Okay. Anywho, Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of good fun. I'm really not that drunk. I'm just kind of hyper and tired. So, thank you guys for watching. Ron, Patrick, Joel, Neo, Diana, Angela, Sam, everybody else. Whoever got in here. And people who are watching who aren't chatting, I see you. Actually, I don't know who you are because I can't see you, but you can see me, obviously. I'm going to go. I'll be there. Just hang out for 30 minutes until I get there. All right. Well, we'll sit here and actually it's just usually Neo and Diana, so we'll just sit here and bullshit until you show up. Anywho, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you on Friday.